The volcanic origin of Tenerife and its great height determine the wealth and complexity of its groundwaters. One of the most characteristic ways of extracting groundwater in the island is the gallery. Tunnelling horizontally into the rock of the mountainside, the galleries aim to strike water and pay off the cost of the work. The perforation of a gallery, manual work aided by explosives, may take years. Thanks to such galleries, today we have access to the heart of the island and a good knowledge of the hydrogeological system of Tenerife. Most galleries have been built in order to extract the reserves of water under the island's dorsal ridge. Over the ages, the rainfall that has filtered down through the earth has accumulated underground, creating what is known as the general aquifer. Tunnelling in at a slight angle, the gallery eventually reaches the aquifer and taps the water that flows out under gravity. On striking water, the flow is normally quite abundant, but later tends to stabilize. Once the area at the head of the gallery has run dry, work begins to extend the tunnel and re-establish the flow. In this way, some galleries have reached more than 6 kilometers in length. The production of different galleries varies from a few litres per second to about 200. While reserves last, this method of extraction constitutes a buffer that guarantees the availability of supplies, even through unfavourable climatic cycles. In Tenerife, there are over 1,000 galleries with a total length of some 1,700 kilometres. The decline in production and the fall in the level of the aquifer do not affect all parts of the island to the same degree, although the phenomenon tends to become generalised. There has also been a progressive fall in the quality of the water from galleries. Extraction at great depths under the mountains in areas of volcanic activity implies a noticeable increase in dissolved salts. In order to mitigate this problem, several groundwater desalination plants have been set up. These plants remove the dissolved salts before the water reaches the distribution network. With recently acquired knowledge, it is now possible to define the way to a more rational exploitation of the galleries. At present, there is noticeable reduction in the extraction of groundwater reserves in favour of renewable resources.